It's December 21st, JLD here, and welcome to MSTR Today and the Treasury Titans. Well, it's the longest day of the year. Let's see what happens today, my friends. Nothing in this video is financial advice. Michael Saylor, he is armed for battle. He is ready to rock. He is looking at the distance. He is looking at the horizon and saying 2026 is going to be a great year, my friends. And I believe it is too. So let's jump on, hang on for the ride. It's kind of a quiet day today in the world of finance. So we're just going to have some fun here. I do have a great and epic Michael Saylor video clip for you. We'll see if by the end of my recording, Michael Saylor's posted anything about orange dots. Only time will tell. Moving right along, we'll see a post from Michael Saylor who says, bears can't see orange. And Michael Saylor, listen, he's got the bears on his back. He's just going to shrug them off when the time comes. And that's bears with a capital Bitcoin B. Let's go. I thought this was a great post by Chris. I just wanted to share it because, sometimes when you have a quiet Sunday, you want to just sit back, relax, and just do some deep thinking about your mental state, your overall mentality and emotional state when it comes to investing. So here's 10 lessons from poker that apply to investing. Number one, optimize for process, not outcomes. How you play a hand is more important than whether you win it, because anybody can get lucky. But over time, if you play hands the right way, you are going to win that percentage that you have optimized for. Number two here, decisions and outcomes are not the same. Decisions and outcomes are not the same. Good decisions can lead to bad outcomes. Bad decisions can lead to good outcomes. Just recognize that's another reality of life. Number three, only play when you have an edge. If the odds aren't in your favor, don't play. Now, you can't sit there and honestly tell me that Michael Saylor is not an edge. This guy is the biggest financial engineering edge there's ever existed in this world, in my opinion. Back in 2020, he figured out exactly what was going on with Bitcoin. He went all in. And now every single year, he is coming out with amazing breakthroughs. I mean, we're witnessing it before our eyes. I mean, a year ago today, there were no preferreds. Now there's 5. There was no talk about what's going to be happening in the world of digital credits and then moving into digital money with partnerships with banks. Yet here we are. There wasn't even talk about the digital money aspect of it 3 months ago. This is the evolving we're witnessing before our eyes. And I can tell you right now, Michael Saylor is our edge. Number 4, think in terms of probabilities, not certainties. Focus on expected value, EV. Distinguish between luck and skill and embrace and respect both. Because listen, luck is going to happen. Embrace it. Respect it. Skill, embrace and respect that for sure too. Number 5, control your emotions and avoid tilt. Man, I'll tell you, I see tilt going on in my comment section every single day. It's just the reality. You have to control your emotions. Number 6, bet sizing is everything. Listen, you have to know how much you can bet to stay emotionally stable. Number 7, know when to fold. The great Kenny Rogers song, know when to hold them. Know when to fold them. Sometimes you have to fold a good hands because guess what? You might be looking at quad aces. Number 8, when you have a winning hand, maximize the payoff. And I can tell you what, Michael Saylor is a winning hand. Fong Lee, the team at Strategy, they're a winning hand, and I am maximizing that payoff. Number 9, always adapt to new information. And number 10, patience is key. This is a 10-year play. People don't want to hear that. And guess what? I'm not saying you're not going to be quite profitable in 1 year time, in 2 years time, in 4 years time, but the insanity is going to be playing out over a decade plus. That's the game that I'm playing. Let's move on over to Hugh, who says, don't move. And that's from Tyler, who says, dead people are the best investors. Those that will outperform you over the next 10 years are those who will make less moves. And I can tell you, if I just made less moves in my life, I would be much, much better off. I remember this report came out from Fidelity. It was basically the same thing. It said the 2 top returns from their investors were people that were dead and people that lost their password. It was literally, they hadn't logged in forever. They just like, oh, I forgot my password. I'll figure it out sometime. And then, years and years and decades pass. And they're like, oh my God, what has happened to my accounts? Mike says, when Bitcoin is 150K in a few months, all the analysts who flipped bearish at the lows under 100,000 are going to look very silly, but they will still charge their subscribers a monthly fee to access their content anyway. It's wild out there. Very true. It's very wild. Hugh says he's making a list. He's checking it twice. He's going to find out who's naughty or nice. And if you're a crybaby, he'll dilute your shares thrice. Michael Saylor is looking at the shareholder register. Michael, I'm holding up my hand right now. I have done nothing except accumulate MSTR shares every single day of 2025. I'm just accumulating, stacking, adding to my already big stack that I accumulated in 2024. So I know I'm on the nice list. BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF took in more money than gold last year, even when Bitcoin was down year to date. Interesting. Look at iBet. Absolutely dominated the year to date flow and did not have a great year to date return. Yucky. Ugh. Anyways, next year's a new year. Chris says, this post has caused a stir because of a subset of people who think 10 million per Bitcoin is unrealistic. Wait until they find out I was being conservative and was initially going to do math based on $21 million per Bitcoin. Chris, like myself, is bullish, but he's not this giga maxi bullish guy that's just, saying things are going to the moon for no reason. He does the work, he puts in the time, he does the research, and then he makes predictions based off of that. It's going to be a great year, my friends. I'm looking forward to 2026. I hope you have a great 2025. Don't worry, this isn't me signing off for the rest of the year. I'm going to be putting out a show every single day from today until the end of 2025. And then in 2026, we're going to kick off with the exact same thing, a daily MSTR Today show coming your way. I've got a great Michael Saylor video clip coming your way, so sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Digital capital creates digital credit, creates digital money, put it in a stable coin. Instead of a stable coin that pays you nothing or a stable coin that pays you 4% taxable, why not a coin that pays you 8% or more? So you can actually put it in the crypto economy if you want. And we wouldn't do it, but our partners would. So we would actually let a crypto company create that money coin powered by STRC, and then they could do it. The other thing you can do is create a digital money fund, basically an ETF, a private fund or a public fund that pays you 8% with a stable NAV of 1, 0 volatility. Vanguard could do it. BlackRock could do it. Anybody that creates a private fund, a public fund could do it. You can take it public. It could trade on any stock exchange. And anybody can trade in and out of it. And then the last idea, why not put it into a bank or a crypto exchange? I'll give you a digital money account. And I just put my money in the account and I get 8% daily dividends, tax deferred, no volatility from my bank. So now you see, we can't create digital capital. Satoshi did that, you do that. The Bitcoin community creates the capital. The treasury company creates digital credit. We're the middle, And then the bank or the crypto exchange or the money manager creates the fund, the coin, the account. And now I want to end with, this is my pitch to you. If you have a country, if you run a nation, are you interested in making your nation the digital banking capital of the world? If you'd like to be the Switzerland of the 21st century.
When you're ready to build your complete business identity, you want to do it fast and right. With Northwest Registered Agent, you can build your business identity in just 10 clicks in 10 minutes. When you want more, start your business with Northwest. Everything you need to launch and protect your business all in one place. Your business identity isn't just your logo or website, it's everything that represents you. From what customers see to what they don't, legal filings, state licenses, secure domains, and compliance tools. Northwest gives you more privacy, more tools, and more guidance so you can focus on growing your dream. For nearly 30 years, Northwest has helped entrepreneurs like us build confidently. You can form your business for just $39 plus state fees, backed by real corporate guides, people who know your state's laws and have your back every step of the way. Don't wait. Protect your privacy, build your brand, and get your complete business identity in just 10 clicks in 10 minutes. Visit www.northwestregisteredagent.com/paidJLD and start building something amazing. Get more with Northwest Registered Agent at www.northwestregisteredagent.com/paidJLD. Michael Saylor just made an $835 million bet buying the Bitcoin dip. Right now, Bitcoin's fallen almost 40% off its October high, and the big money is buying the dip. What's your strategy? Now might be a great time to convert your IRA or 401k to Bitcoin with the help of Bit IRA. Plus, you can fund it with pre-tax funds, then continue to invest it over time as you do any other retirement accounts. Bit IRA protects your assets with end-to-end insurance, highly secure storage, multi-encryption, and registered with the US government. Your IRA is fully IRS compliant. Best of all, you can trade crypto within your retirement account without incurring taxes on any buys or sells. Just go to bitira.com/JLD and request a free info guide. Once you do that and open your IRA, you'll get a free ledger. Bitcoin has proven time and time again to rebound, every cycle going from a higher low to a higher high. With Strategy's latest purchase, Michael Saylor clearly believes Bitcoin is at a discount. Time for you to get in too. Go to bitira.com/JLD to open a tax-sheltered IRA in Bitcoin.
Then these are the three ideas: the big, the bigger, and the biggest. The big idea is you take your sovereign wealth fund and you invest in digital capital, Bitcoin, buy as much as you can, digital credit with your credit portfolio because it pays 2 to 4 times the other credit you hold, digital equity if you want to buy treasury companies because the treasury companies will create the credit. That's the first idea. It's a simple idea. Digital capital is growing 30% a year. Digital credit's going to pay double your corporate bond or your junk bond rates. Digital equity is going to outperform Bitcoin if Bitcoin goes up 10% a year. Now, here's the bigger idea. You have a bank, have the bank custody Bitcoin, custody crypto, extend credit on it, create digital credit. If you allow a regulated bank in a country to take Bitcoin deposits, you have $2 trillion worth of Bitcoin that's not banked. People start wiring you $50 billion or $100 billion of Bitcoin. They create billions of dollars of credit. It pours into your economy. You can build all the derivatives, the notes on top of it. This is a $2 trillion idea, not a $200 billion idea. And then here's the biggest idea. Create digital money. I take a bank. The bank gives you a digital money account. You just put $1 billion in the digital money account and you collect 8%, no volatility, from a regulated bank. There's $200 trillion worth of money out there. The money from Australia, Singapore, Hong Kong, China, Europe, Canada, the US, all of Africa, all of South America, all of Russia, all of Ukraine, everywhere on earth, it's all going to come to you wherever you are. What is the perfect product? I used to think it was the iPhone, but you have to be awake and you have to be able to see and hold things in your hand to use an iPhone. But you could be in a coma. You could be a 3-year-old asleep. You could be an unborn child. You could be a person yet to be born 10 years from now. You're going to want an account that pays you 10% or pays you 400 basis points more than the risk-free rate in the currency of your choice. Basically, when I pay you anything more than the risk-free rate, I'm giving you money, free money. And there's a word in the English language for universal utility appreciated by everyone, everywhere, that buys anything. And the word is money. So you create digital money. The first bank to do it, you won't draw a little bit of Bitcoin. You will actually pull billions and then tens of billions and hundreds of billions and trillions of dollars of capital from people that don't understand Bitcoin. I don't got to understand nuclear reactors to know that electricity is free in the country. If you give people free money, give them money that's better than every other bank on earth, all of the capital in the world will flow into that country, that bank. And I think right now, UAE is a leader in digital assets. Obviously, they're enthusiastic. I think the USA is committed. I just showed you that Donald Trump wants the US to be the leader. Everybody else is following. The question is, who is going to lead the way? And it's a combination of, you have to have commitment, you have to have clarity, you have to have a bit of courage, you have to have competence, and you have to be an optimist and believe in the future. And if you believe that there's a digital transformation of banking and capital, and we can give people digital bank accounts and digital money that makes them wealthy forever, right? Then you have a chance to be, you deserve to be the digital banking, the banking leader of the 21st century. Everybody will follow you. And by everybody, I mean all the money will come to you. Thank you.
What's the second best? There is no second best.